Have you ever found yourself wishing that you were searching for buried treasure?
After seeing all the movies we've seen growing up about treasure, and, it's just kind of want to go on a treasure hunt.
It's like if you could actually have that adventure, that quintessential thing.
That's right.
That ends with diamonds and rubies and gold doubloons.
I'm all in.
Oh, that would be amazing.
It'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
So we thought today we would list our top treasure movies of pop culture.
That sounds amazing.
I think so too, and maybe we'll do a little truffle shuffle.
Oh my God, no, we will not.
So, treasure movies.
And the truffle shuffle.
Right after this. Welcome to Whiskey Pop. My name's Jeff.
And I'm Zane.
And today we're going to talk about famous treasure hunt movies and pop culture.
Right, and this has absolutely nothing to do with whiskey.
Sort of. There's whiskey and rum and stuff involved in these movies.
More importantly, we'll be drinking whiskey while we talk about it.
But we won't today.
That
today,
makes me sad.
Zane's standard whiskey has been replaced with rum. But not just any rum. This is some really
good
rum.
No, to be fair, this is good.
This is 12-year rum.
But I'm not going to review it right now.
That's right. We're going to just pour it.
That is so different.
See, we do other stuff.
That is so different.
But if you want to know more about this 2009 rum by Foursquare, catch us when?
On Fridays, when we do
Second pour.
Because that's when we tell you
what we think
as experts. Shut up, tell me about a movie.
Okay, so let's start with the quintessential you could not have a treasure hunt movie discussion
without Tomb Raider.
No. Tomb Raider?
The knockoff that Tomb Raider did.
That's right, called Indiana Jones.
That's right.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana. Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones?
Yes.
Indiana. Hey, lady, you call him Dr. Jones.
My professional name.
Every Indiana Jones film is a treasure hunt.
It's a treasure hunt. It made a slew of our generation want to become archaeologists.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw the first indie film, I'm like, I want to be an archaeologist.
I want to be an archaeologist.
That looks like fun.
Yeah, you got the bad guy. He's like, Otalma Chukundoma! Utamacha!
Wakana Matuso! Babata!
You know, and you're like, hell yes! I don't know what he said, but I'm gonna...
There are snakes in the plains, Doc.
I hate snakes! I hate them!
I mean, come on. Indiana Jones is the epitome of treasure hunt movies.
Yeah, at least the first
3.
Okay, we'll go 3 movies.
The 4th one, the 3rd one, they're looking for the Holy Grail.
There's perfect movies, and the first one is
a perfect movie. Second one, I'd say is my favorite of those 3 movies.
I can see why you would say that. And
Kalima Shukti De.
Kalima Shakti De.
We can quote Short Round all day because it's 00 negative. No, it's
007.
All right, different movie, or is it?
Or is it? But I mean, I think Indiana Jones, hands down, cannot not be on this list.
Oh, right.
You like the double negative there?
Yeah.
Cannot not.
Cannot not be.
Cannot not be on here.
Because he's chasing treasure in every movie.
And ladies.
Treasure.
And ladies.
Treasure in every movie.
Leave me alone. I don't like fast women.
And I hate arrogant men.
Ah, Venice.
There's Marion.
Willie.
There's Willie. The hot German chick that
Elsa.
that his dad sleeps with.
Her name's Elsa.
Talks in her sleep.
Can't forget how wonderful it was.
And then there's that other movie. I don't know anything about that 4th movie. Oh, Marion shows back up in the
was in
4th
the
movie.
4th movie. That was the saving grace of that movie.
You know what's funny about that is we find out in the 3rd Indiana Jones film that Indy is named after the dog.
The dog.
And his son's name is Mutt.
You are named after the dog?
Got a lot of fond memories of that dog.
We had a viewer this week mention that we need to do like best Western showdowns.
Oh, well,
That's a good
of
idea,
course.
actually.
That's a definite.
We should get on that. But before we do that, we should talk about one of the best Westerns of all time and one of the best treasure hunt movies of all time.
Oh, we have to be mentioning the good
The bad.
and the ugly. Mentioned this before in past episodes. This is an excellent movie.
This is a perfect movie.
It's perfect. It's cinema.
It's cinema.
It's a
cinema.
spaghetti western that's actually classified as cinema.
That's pretty sad that when it's spaghetti western is better than most westerns
Yeah,
ever made.
I know, right? It is a treasure hunt movie.
They're looking for Confederate gold.
And there is this whole epic bombastic warring between the different
The Civil War.
Hey, but I'm talking about the guys.
Oh yeah.
You know, the good, bad, and
the
the
ugly
you
fighting,
know.
but yet the ugly and the good are fighting to get to the same thing, and they're kind of partners, and they're not partners, and they're partners again, and they're not partners.
It's good.
And then, did I mention Van Cleef?
Lee Van Cleef
is the best villain.
He's great.
Oh my God.
He's great.
I mean, the first opening scene, he walks in, he just kills that dude. Like, first he has food with him.
Go to your house sometimes and have food.
You couldn't call that dinner.
Thanks for having food with me. Some kind of weird stew.
Yeah, it was a stew, which I'm guessing was, I don't know.
And you have to eat it like this. You know, you don't eat
with a big wooden spoon.
You don't eat like normal people eat with their, you know, like this. You gotta.
And don't forget your lip syncing because you're Italian and you're not really speaking real English.
That's right, but he's still speaking English and he has to go back.
It's bad English because it's so bad they had to dub over it. But yeah.
It's great.
Still a perfect movie.
It's great.
And it's one of the best, I think, treasure movies of all time.
I guess that's why it rings true into pop culture in itself. That is a classic of pop culture.
Classic soundtrack, classic movie, classic treasure hunting movie.
Who does not know?
Okay, so our next movie.
Yes.
One of the greatest movies of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
Not greatest Western, greatest movies of all time. It set the tone for what the 80s was like living in the 80s.
You know, it felt like this movie was just our lifestyle. It was just these kids were lucky enough to have a different adventure.
We wish this was our lifestyle. We did ride bikes everywhere.
Everywhere we went, we rode bikes.
I mean, our calf muscles had to have been like
Yeah, oh yeah.
bowling balls.
Bowling.
Bowling balls. But the movie we're talking about is
The Goonies.
Their time. Their time. Up there. Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here.
Hey, come here and make me feel like a woman. Come on, give me a nice wet licorice kiss. I can't tell if it's A sharp or if it's a B flat.
If you get the wrong note, we'll all be flat.
This one. This one right here. This was my dream, my wish. And it didn't come true. So I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.
First, you gotta do the truffle shuffle. Come on!
Do it.
Come on!
Do it.
I'm gonna throw it to you, okay?
The only thing we serve is tongue.
Hey! I bet you guys thought I was gonna drop it, huh? I know you would think that from good old Chuck.
You idiot!
Chuck!
How'd he get out?
Save him!
Kids suck.
Truffle Shuffle,
Oh, that was hilarious and great.
Data,
Double O negative.
Mouth,
That's right. Where do you keep your drugs?
brace kissing,
When did Bran get braces?
playing the bones.
That's right. I can't tell if it's an F sharp or a B flat.
If you hit the wrong key, we're all B flat. Okay, greatest movie of all time.
I've watched it with people that didn't grow up in our era,
For children.
and they're like, it's not that way. And I'm like, well, that's because they don't have selfie phones, and that's what I call them now.
It's nice that you spend time with the less fortunate.
The less fortunate. I'm trying to educate them.
Okay, this movie was perfect. It was perfect because there's so many one-liners from this that we still use today
Hey, guys,
as
listen.
grown-ass adults.
It's Harry Carey. It's Hare Krishna.
It's what? No, it's hey you guys.
It's Hey, you guys. It's all the things because it's Mom's favorite.
That's my mom's most favorite piece! What? Oh my god!
It wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
Shut up, Mel!
Shut up, Mal.
That's hilarious. There's so many things about the show, about the movie.
Yeah.
That's great. And they take us on an adventure.
Yeah, and I don't know a kid growing up in the 80s who didn't want to be a Goonie.
Oh, dude, we went everywhere on our bikes, so we just thought around the corner we were going to discover the Fratelli hideout.
Bimba dagli occhi vieni da Maria. A questo.
It's our next movie. This one has treasure in the name.
Yeah.
It can't be a treasure movie without this movie set of movies in it.
Is it a classic?
Okay, we said some of the best pop culture treasure hunt movies.
I
I
understand.
didn't say the best classic movies with treasure hunts in them.
Well, what?
You gotta admit, the actor that's been in these films has been in a lot of films.
I mean, his head flamed with
Every
fire.
year he's in a film, like 10 of them.
He hunts for a pig that finds truffles.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
He's with Sean Connery on Alcatraz.
That's right, The Rock, right?
No, we're not talking about Dwayne.
No, we're talking about National
movie
Treasure, and we're talking about
Nicholas.
Nicolas Cage.
Benjamin Franklin Gates, you are undertaking the duty of the family Gates to find the most spectacular treasure in history. It grew throughout the ages and moved across continents until it was hidden by America's founding fathers, who left clues to the treasure's location right before our eyes. The unfinished pyramid, the all-seeing eye, are telling us something. Keeping this treasure safe, Benjamin, is your destiny.
108 years of searching and I'm 3 feet away.
You think there is a treasure map on the back of the Declaration of Independence?
The map is invisible.
Why would we make this up?
Where's your proof?
We don't have it.
Did Bigfoot take it?
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
National Treasure is the movie.
The first movie's awesome.
I mean, it led us to believe that the Knights Templar
hid treasure
everywhere.
Because they were Masons.
And there were Masons.
And they hid them underneath.
National Monument.
Have you seen this movie?
I have. He did this with the Mount Rushmore, and that was that.
That was the second movie.
Okay.
First movie they never.
The Constitution.
That's the first movie.
I'm gonna steal the Constitution.
It's still the Constitution. You stole the Declaration of Independence.
That's right, because it's a shorter document, easier to roll up.
I'm starting to get the feeling. That's right.
Let's put it this way. Ain't my favorite.
However, it's a good movie.
Iconic treasure in it.
It's iconic. It's kind of a riddle and all that kind of stuff in one. It's a classic treasure hunt movie.
That's some story.
Okay, so you're not a fan of National Treasure.
I was just not a fan. I did enjoy it for the time.
Okay, so let's talk about an honorable mention before we go to our number one. What we would call our number one. Honorable mention, The Rescuers.
Meet Orville the Albatross, Bernard and Bianca the secret agents, Penny the desperate, Evinrude the outboard dragonfly, Nero and Brutus, and the outrageous Madame Medusa.
I've got to have the devil's eye.
Holy mackerel, that's it! Walt Disney Productions super animated fantasy,
Mayday!
The Rescuers, this summer.
Old classic Disney film.
Yeah, and let's see, what was her name? Penny?
Penny, that's right.
She has to go down there and there's a diamond in
the
the
devil's
skull.
eye!
She's like, and wrenching it out with a sword.
I mean, that was a good movie. That's the only time I found rats and mice actually to be cute.
Well, there was Cinderella, but that's a different story.
It's the only time I ever found rats and mice to be cute. Now, Bianca, she was hot.
Ratatouille, and that's a different story. But
once again, the only time I found rats and mice to be
The
cute.
Rescuers, actually, that's an old movie, and that treasure was actually compelling.
And then it's a cool little bayou, Louisiana bayou story.
Hiding a diamond in a teddy bear.
Diamond inside of a skull. And she's trying to get it out with a pirate sword.
Yeah, it's great.
That's a treasure movie.
It's great.
But our number one. This has to be the ultimate treasure movie of all time.
It's a franchise of
based on treasure movie.
Oh, it's great.
And that would be
Pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's right.
Hide the rum.
Forgot one very important thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me. Look. An undead monkey. It is my intention to commandeer one of these ships, pick up a crew and Tortuga, raid, pillage, plunder, and otherwise pilfer my Weasley black guts out.
I said no lies.
Why is the rum always gone? You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Life is cruel. Why should the afterlife be any different?
That's interesting.
You're not dead. No. He shot me.
Drink up me hearty Joe.
Despite the fact that Johnny Depp, who is an amazing actor,
Oh, absolutely.
just embodies Jack Sparrow.
Oh yeah, it's great. His performances are by far the glue. I said a long time ago, I felt like it was the modern Indiana Jones just with a pirate theme.
For sure.
And with the cheese, the fighting, the swashbuckling.
It's just a really good pirate movie. We've had pirate movies in the past, like Treasure Island and all those, and they always seem kind of campy.
Yeah.
This was not campy.
And might I add, it is one of the greatest pinball machines of all time.
Of course it is.
Made by Jersey Jack. Not to be confused with the Stern one. It is the Jersey Jack game. I digress to my hobbies.
Back to pinball.
But it is a perfect movie.
Yeah, for sure.
When it comes to treasure hunting.
And what's the drink of choice?
It's rum.
Ah, see?
Oh my God. Boom. You got me on it.
That's right. So, I mean, Pirates, Caribbean, he's always hide the rum.
Why is the rum gone?
Why is the rum gone?
Why is the rum gone?
Now, what about you? Is there a treasure hunt movie we didn't talk about today?
Because I'm sure we missed
There's
something.
a ton of them, right?
You know, I mean, there's always going to be pirate movies from back in yonder year.
Romancing the Stone, a treasure movie.
Oh my God.
Jewel and Isle, a treasure movie.
That's terrible.
Those are great movies. In the meantime, be sure to like, share, and
subscribe. And don't forget, if you want to know when we put a video out, ding our dong.
Oh, we're back to dinging the dong again, aren't we?
Like I said, we'll let you know. And if you want to talk to Jeff, go to our Facebook page. He's on there all the time.
With Zane.
Yeah.
If you'd like to see Zane on the Facebook group page, comment down below.
He may show up. I talk to myself in the third person.
All the time. Anytime you guys seem to be geeky this week, catch us on Friday where we review Foursquare 2009 single blended rum.
And until then, be safe and cheers.
Cheers.